go to the bathroom. In total, I made... Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. For today's video, I am going to a market. It is about to be like 1:30. I have to be there around 2 for setup. Setup is from 2 to 4 p.m. and then the market starts. Whew, but guys, I have not been able to market prep. I have been, not to get personal, but just I've been going through it and I know I'll be fine, but I just have not had any time to market prep anything. I just finished today assembling all these flowers. This is about like a month worth of flowers, which is not a lot in my opinion. I feel like I could do way more than that, but I had a lot of these flowers laying around unassembled and I finally did it today because I have the market coming and I need more inventory. I have not been able to make anything. I was gonna do the blind bags, but I just had no time. That's all I can say. I had no time to do anything. I also had a lot of plans for like the summer. I'm just trying to, you know, live and really take in the sun because we don't really get it that much around here. But anyway, I kind of kept this a secret. I'll get to this. I'll just run through this really quick and then I'll probably talk about it later at the market. Or should I talk about it at the market? No, I'll just talk about it right now. So I want to start making my own stickers. I want to have more of a variety and just more like a variety of inventory that isn't just crochet related items. So right now I have my plushies, the keychains, and the flowers. I think that's a pretty good mix of things, but I also wanted something that is like super cheap for people to just come back and like want to get it, if that makes sense, and just, I don't know, catch their attention. What other than stickers? Stickers catches every single person's attention at any booth. Honestly, it catches my attention. I actually bought a sticker at the last market I was at and it was this fellow artist and she was actually my booth neighbor. She was right behind me, but she draws and makes her stuff into stickers and prints and whatever. And this is the sticker that I got. I'll put her Instagram on. Oh my god, that is so adorable. This is like really good though, very talented, like super talented. But I'll put her Instagram on the screen and in the description so you guys can check her out. But yeah, I bought that sticker from her and there were some other cute ones I wanted to get, but I held myself back and just did that. But yes, I've been thinking about making my own stickers and I wanted to give it a try. I ended up going with Sticky brand. I was gonna try Sticker app because I know a lot of people would talk about Sticker app and how easy it was to use, but for me it was not really that easy. I don't know, I need to figure it out, but I gave this a try and the stickers and the drawing isn't like the best thing in the world. It's kind of like a first grader drew it and I ordered them way too big. I didn't realize how big these were gonna come out, but I made my stickers. It's Strawberry Snoopy! Oh my goodness, and I have a bunch of them now. So I don't really know what to price them at. I need to do the math so I can get my money back for how much I paid for these. I think I paid like 40 something dollars for all these, but I think it's 100 count if I'm correct. So maybe I'll price them like at $2 or maybe like $1.50, maybe $2. I don't know, we'll see. But I only have this one. This is the only one that I was able to print out. As you can tell, the drawing is a little... Oh, it's not my best work. I'm not a drawer at all. Like I've never really took the time to just draw. I mean, I like drawing, but I'm not there as like in talent wise. Like there's people that know how to draw and like contrast and color pick or whatever to make it look really cute. But yeah, that's what I drew. I mean, it's not bad. I literally traced, actually. This is traced from my actual plushie, from the picture of my actual plushie. I traced it and then I filled it in, but it kind of looked janky. Like also maybe the colors are a little dull. Maybe I should have done a little, and also a little more texture, but it's okay. I live and learn. For the next ones, I want to print out definitely more Snoopies of like the Snoopy with the outfits plushies, and then I want to make oh, my Hello Kitty as bugs and insects, whatever, as stickers. And I didn't want to do this because I don't know, I have like a weird feeling about using AI. I don't really like using AI, but at the same time it's extremely convenient and it's like so easy that it kind of makes it scary, you know. It's a little controversial, but I like inputted my plushies, my Hello Kitty plushies, into AI and said turn this into a sticker, and it did such a good job. Like it looks so good, and I think I'm just gonna end up using that picture to print out stickers. But for future reference, I kind of looked into how it was drawn and like the textures that AI used, and it looks really good. It looks like someone actually made this thing or drew it out. But I'm gonna do my own research, and sorry if you hear the blender going. I'm gonna do my own research and and basically learn the techniques of like drawing. And also I was thinking of just not hiring, but like paying someone to do it for me, but it costs money to, you know, have like pay someone else to do it. I don't know. And I haven't really looked into any artists that I like their style, because like I'm not looking for anything like extremely crazy where it's like super detailed and like it looks exactly like the crochet. Like no, I just want it to look almost cartoony, if that makes sense. So if you are actually a drawer, painter, or you like to draw or something, or you're really good at tracing and replicating like pictures into little cartoons, hit me up on Instagram. I want to see your work, and I'll probably pay you to draw a couple of my plushies to turn them into stickers, because I really want to sell stickers at market. It's a really good way to attract people into your booth and super cheap to buy, you know? Like this is the cheapest thing I can sell, and it is probably going to be the cheapest thing I sell. Right now, the cheapest item I have are my keychains, which are $6. And I was thinking of upping the price to around like $8, but I'm a pretty fast crocheter now, and since I time myself, the time around there is about like $5-ish something, and then I just round it for materials or whatnot. But yeah, anyway, if you know how to draw or you know someone, recommend me their page or text me on Instagram, and maybe I'll pay you to draw out some of my plushies, because I don't want to use AI. I feel kind of like weird about using AI, and I mean, at the end of the day, people still use it. Like, you're not gonna stop people from using AI, but there are just so many bad things about AI. All right, too much talking. I actually need to get ready because it's 1:20. I still have to iron my tablecloths, load some things into my car. I'm glad I finished these today, so it looks more full at my table. I was gonna turn something into a bouquet. Maybe I'll do like 2 roses and a sunflower, and I'll tie it up in a little bouquet. I think that would be cute, or like 2 and 2. And then the rest of these I'll put into my mason jar. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because a lot of people love looking at the bouquet. They think it's like really cool, which I'm surprised a lot of people don't know about crochet bouquets. Anyway, I have all of my inventory in the back. I actually made a couple new things. You'll probably know what they are if you watched my last video. I was accepted to 4 tester calls, and I was able to finish them all. So those are the only new items that I have made. I really wanted to do the blind bags, but I'm for sure doing it for my market next month, which is in like 17-18 days, so 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks to market prep, and I think I would be good. I have a lot of things I want to make, and I just need to lock in, like for real this time. I've been dwelling on crocheting. I think I've entered this like crocheting block where I don't want to make anything, but life literally moves on without you. Like, you got to do something either way. So I'm gonna lock in. Market prep videos are coming, like crochet with me. I have a lot of ideas for the fair, because I think the fair is just the perfect time for me, for my style. A lot of people love flowers, the anime stuff, and then I definitely want to take more stickers. So I have a lot of things planned. I just have to do one thing at a time, and right now I need to get ready and go to this freaking market. This market's about 12 to 14 minutes away. It's not that far actually, but it goes on for 4 days, but I only signed up for 1 day, and hopefully it does really good somewhat today. I've never been to this event before, but today was the cheapest day to vend, and then on Saturday and Sunday, or I think Friday, was also $25. So my booth fee was $25, but I think Friday was also $25, and then Friday, no, I'm wrong. I think Friday and Saturday are $75 for your booth fee, and then Sunday is $25. I don't know. We'll see how this market goes. It ends like around 9 p.m. This is the latest I've been at a market. I don't have lights, so I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But it doesn't get dark out yet here. Sunset's around like 9, so we'll be chilling, but it's pretty cloudy today. Have not seen the sun today. But yeah, and then it's kind of like cowboy theme. It's called Wildwood Days, and they have a lot of like little events happening, or little like things going on around. I don't know, there's like a race, there's like a lot of food, a lot of vendors, and I've seen some pictures of it. They have a car show even. Yeah, I've seen pictures and videos, and it looks like a lot of people go. So hopefully I'm not wrong, and hopefully I make my booth feedback at least. I'm gonna put on my boots this time. I'm gonna go a little like western. I don't know, I want to fit into the vibe. I think I'm gonna wear some boots, some cute jeans, and a nice long sleeve, because it's pretty cold out here, unfortunately. Okay, I've been talking for a really long time. I don't know what else to say. I don't know, I feel like I need to catch up on you guys with a lot of things, but I need to get ready and iron and load. Yes, I'll talk to you guys during or once I get there and like during my setup or whatnot. Okay, little update. We made it to the market. It's 3:43. We're here really early. I don't know why we didn't just come. Now I know it just takes me about an hour to set up, but my setup is the same as my last market. There's not many vendors. It's just like a lot of food. I guess today it's like a barbecue all type of vibe, and then for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday there's like little things happening, which I think I'm for sure gonna come back for Saturday. That's when I heard like a lot of people show up to this thing, and it's more on the main street. So I think I'm gonna go and do that and pay for my spot, because they gave me a spot but I didn't pay for it and they still gave me the spot. So I don't know, but yeah, there's not too many people. I mean, it's not even 4:30 yet, but I made 2 sales already, and I made my booth fee back, which my booth fee was $25 and I made $30. So we're good now. Hopefully more people show up. I do see a handful of people showing up. They have like a live band, I guess, like someone singing, and then right next to me I think they're gonna do like a beer stand. But yeah, we're here until like 9 p.m. guys. I don't know how I feel about that. I probably will leave early depending on what the vibe is like later today, but I think we're doing okay. We didn't have an extra chair, so we only have brought 1 chair, and I'll give you guys a quick overview of my setup. Okay, this is what it's looking like. This is all of my inventory. I don't have another safety pin to hang up my sign, so that's how we're looking. Finally have my stickers out. I put them for 2 each. Should be fine. And yeah, this is all I got. Okay, I just sold a rose and a strawberry keychain. That's everything I've sold so far. It is 5:58. I think we're gonna leave like at 8, because they said it goes on until like 9, and I don't know how okay, what's up with this lighting? I don't know how I feel about staying until 9. I don't really want to stay until 9 because I don't have lights and the sun is not out at all. So maybe 8. I think I'll leave at 8. It's kind of boring. I think I'm gonna come back here for Saturday. A lot of people keep asking me if I'm gonna be here tomorrow, so I don't know, maybe I should come tomorrow, but I need to look at what's gonna be happening tomorrow and on Saturday. Update. This is probably really random. I am back at this market. Well, I should say event, because this is a 4-day event type of thing in this little small town, and I came back for Saturday. I was here on Friday at a different location. I did okay. I think I made like 70 something dollars. Let's see, this is all I sold. So 30, 36 plus 36. I made $79, and then obviously minus my booth fee, which was 25. Minus 25, it's made $54, which is okay, I guess, for the amount of people that were there. It wasn't too much, but I heard today there's supposed to be like a lot of people showing up. There's a couple vendors. I want to say about maybe like 20 to 30 vendors, and just a mix of things. It's like items, clothing, toys, food, drink. But I am all set up. The market starts right now at 10, and it goes on until 11 p.m. Well, the whole like event and whatnot goes on until 11 p.m. but they told us that we can leave after 5, anytime after 5. So we'll see how this goes. If sales slow down by a lot and we are visibly tired, I think we're just gonna leave. Hopefully I make some good sales, and yeah, but this is the last day I'll be here. I don't think I'm gonna come back for tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about coming tomorrow. We'll see what happens today. But I didn't have to pay another booth fee. I only paid for the one, which was on Friday, and then I feel like I'm squinting so much. It's like pretty sunny today. I put my glasses on. I didn't have to pay for a booth fee, which is a little bit questionable. I did mention it to the event, organizer, but they didn't say anything, and they still gave me a spot here, so that's cool. But yeah, market already started. There's a good handful of vendors and people overall. Well, I'll let you guys know when I make my first sell. Some new things is that I made 2 froggies. I didn't video this, or I didn't record any of this because I looked rough yesterday and I didn't really feel like doing my hair or anything. But I made 2 froggies, 2 little sitting frogs, and then I made 1, 2, 3, 4, like 11. I'll show you guys. But I made so many chickens last night. I don't know why. I wanted to make some cherries and some strawberries, but I didn't have any time because I was really tired last night. Another thing is that I broke my mason jar. And this is completely my fault because I didn't place it somewhere where obviously it wouldn't crack. I just had it in a bag in the back of my car. Obviously it's gonna crack. So yeah, I broke my mason jar and I was supposed to bring another one that I have at home. Forgot it. So we are working with what we have, and I put them on this cute little wooden basket, and I think it looks actually really cute. I think I like this better. That's pretty much everything new. Inventory wise, I have not made anything. I have a lot of the same things, but I'm gonna write down a lot of new things that I want to make for my next market, which is, yeah, after this one, I'm pretty sure the one at the fair. Unless I sign up for one that is next weekend. I don't know how I feel about going to that market, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's nice and sunny, which I'm super happy about because it said that it was gonna be pretty gloomy. It doesn't look gloomy to me. It looks pretty nice. It looks nice and sunny today, which is great. But yeah, I am going to now, I think I'm gonna make more of these little like thank you packages, like where I put my business card and some stickers in it for whenever somebody purchases anything. I'm gonna do that right now, and then also post on my Instagram that I'm here and that people should come and see me, to any of the locals that follow me. What else? Oh, guys, I am in love with this keychain. Look how cute. I priced them at $14. I know it's a little absurd, but he took me a good minute to make, but I think he's totally worth it. So cute. And what else? Oh, and I also need to look into the stickers. I mean, I haven't sold any stickers. People said they were really cute though, or the Snoopy one is super cute. And what else? Oh, I also lost my safety pin that holds up my banner. Yeah, I need to look for it. I don't know where. I know it's somewhere in here. I need to look through my bags and freaking find it, but no sales so far. There's not really any traffic passing by at all. We'll see when people show up. Okay, my mom got me some boba. This is mango milk tea. It's 11:13. No sales. I mean, there's not really that many people walking by. I did hear that a parade is supposed to happen at 12, and usually after the parade, everyone comes to the vendor area. Go see my dad. But yeah, hopefully we get our first sale soon. I made my first sale earlier, probably like 10 minutes ago, and it was a sunflower for $10. Okay, I just made my second sale of the day, and it was a chicken keychain. It's $12.35. Very slow market. A lot more people just showed up, so hopefully sales pick up. I don't really have a booth fee. I didn't pay. I just paid for Friday, and I thought I was supposed to pay for today, but they still gave me a slot. And they didn't ask me for any payment, so everything made today is complete profit. Guys, I just had the biggest purchase of my life. Their ticket came out to $80. I sold Toothless the Dragon, a Snoopy keychain, and the strawberry keychain all to the same person. It was this sweet, lovely girl that I actually saw her on Friday, same event, but different area. And on Friday she did buy something from me, but I forgot what it was. Oh no, she bought my Eeyore keychain, and then she took my Toothless, so it came out to $80. And I also did sell another Snoopy earlier, a couple chicken keychains, and let me check, hold on. Oh, and my mushroom car hanger. So I'm done and out of all of my mushroom car hangers. Those have been with me for, not kidding, about 2 years, and they finally all sold. So probably gonna make new ones, but smaller this time and not so big, because At that time, I was a beginner, and they weren't the cutest things, but they all found homes. It's now 1:45. They told us we can leave around 5 p.m. Traffic, like people traffic, or just, yeah, I guess traffic slowed down a lot. There was a lot of people earlier, but I'm just really happy about this big purchase. I didn't expect to sell a really big plushie, especially a $50 item. That's crazy. But yeah, wishing and hoping for more sales today. And yeah, I got boba. I didn't really, oh, I showed you guys already, but I didn't finish it. I am full, and it low-key made me go to the bathroom, if you know what I mean. And my mom just got me a hot dog. We're doing good so far. I'm making more little thank you package, like little packages. I put some stickers and a business card in here, and my mom's helping me out. Thanks, Mom. Little update. This is how my booth is looking. My flowers. Another little update. I took my jacket off because it is super warm now. On the weather app, it said the sun was not supposed to come out, but here it is, out and beaming on us. I mean, it is a little windy, but oh yeah, it's pretty windy, but sales are slow but good. I just sold my Dino Duck, guys. That's the largest purchase, or like the largest ticketed item that I've sold. $65 for my Dino Duck, and I found a home. I need to start making new large plushies because you never know. You honestly never know if someone is gonna buy it. So might as well just make it and take it because it could sell. You just don't know at which market. And I'm super thankful. It was actually by my aunt, and she bought it for her baby, my little cousin. So thank you, Flor. I think I'm around almost $200, which is not bad. There's not as many people as there was earlier. I don't know. Barely gonna be 3 p.m. I don't know if I'm gonna stay because this goes on until like 11 p.m., which is really late for me. But honestly, if more people show up, I will probably stay. But I don't know. I have a feeling some of these vendors are gonna end up leaving like after 5, and if I see someone else leaving, I'll probably leave too, because I mean, I'm not really tired, but it's just slow. Guys, I caved in and I bought a fake Sunny Angel. I'm not really a big fan of the Cherry Blossom series, but I really like the sheep. I like the goat and the sheep. Oh, the cat is really cute too. So here they are, and then the cat. I actually really like the cat. They usually pop them like this. That was a good pop. I'm scared. Wait, these are... It's a freaking hipper.
A what?
A hipper. They're like this. I thought they were gonna be freaking sitting. I can feel it. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I got the cat. Oh, it looks so bad. Oh my god. The paint on it is really bad. It's okay. That's the one I wanted, but it doesn't look like it.
What is this?
They're boys. They're angels. Damn, it's kind of a waste of money. Hey y'all, I am finally doing the recap the same day. The market. I got home around 5:30-ish, took a shower, ate something. It is now 8 p.m. and I'm gonna give you guys a quick recap, or just the full recap, not a full recap of the market, the event overall, and just my experience. I'm sorry there is no customer interactions in this video. I know people love seeing that, and me personally, I love watching market videos and like seeing customer interactions, because I really get inspired on working on my social skills, because I am a little awkward. I was way more awkward in the past, but I think naturally, or just from greeting people so much, it's become almost like a habit to, like, when I see someone, I go, hello, how's it going? Or hi, how are you doing? And then we start a conversation from there. But I got way better, and it's less awkward when people come up to the booth. I mean, sometimes I do just stay quiet when I can start a conversation, because I don't know, me personally, I would rather just look at stuff. Like, if I was a customer, I would rather just look at things and not create conversation. But there's people out there that are very social and love having conversations about literally anything, and sometimes having that conversation will drag them or convince them almost to purchase something, which I've seen a lot in like market videos and stuff, but I'm working on that. I don't even know why I started talking about that. Why did I start talking about that? Interesting. Don't know. Anyway, so this event, it is a 4-day event. It's Saturday, tomorrow is the last day, but I only went to 2 days. I don't think I'm gonna go back for tomorrow because it was pretty slow today, and I think today was a really big event, or it was either yesterday or today. I don't feel like people are gonna really show up tomorrow since it's also Sunday, but maybe not. I don't know. Point is that I only went 2 days, and I went Thursday the first day, and then Saturday, which is today. I skipped out on Friday and tomorrow. I'm not sure yet, but I think I am gonna skip out because I kind of want to sleep in. This morning, it was kind of hard to get up. I did not want to get up simply because I stayed up until 12 finishing up all the chicken keychains, but I had to do it, and I'm glad I did because I sold a good handful of them. So we're gonna start with Friday. On Friday there was way less people than today, Saturday, but I sold a good amount. I sold 2 sunflowers for $10 each, and then I sold my Eeyore keychain for $10. Then I sold a strawberry keychain for $6, a rose for $7, my otter with a floaty for $20, my hanging mushroom for $10, and then another strawberry keychain for $6. So in total I made $79 on Friday, but my fee was $25, so in total I made $54 in profit. Most of these were in cash. I think only one transaction was through card, and then no Venmo. Pretty good for me. And I was there for about, I think like 4 or 5 hours, because I got there, it was like still 3:30 something, and market started like around 4:30ish. So I want to say, yeah, about 4 hours, I want to say, which is not too horrible, but I don't think I'm gonna come back to this event, unfortunately. But there's a lot of learning in this whole market experience. I'm glad I went because now I know that maybe I won't show up next year, but who knows, honestly. So then today we arrived at the market at 9 a.m. Market started at 10. I knew I was gonna have enough time to set up because my setup is really simple at the moment. I only have one table and my display was already built, so all I had to do was just put my tent, weights, tables, displays, plushies. That's it. And my mom came with me today, and on Friday my sister came with me, so I had some help, but it was super quick and we finished right on time, like setting up. The morning was extremely slow. I don't think I made a sale until like noon. There was a couple people passing by, but no sales, and I was a little, you know, discouraged, or just like, yeah, I guess discouraged. At 12 there was a parade, and right after the parade so many people showed up. Like a lot of people, and it was a lot of people for, I want to say, like a good hour or two, and then it died down again. So within those 2 hours I made a good handful of sales. So the first sale was a sunflower for $10. My next sale was 2 chicken keychains for $6 each. My last hanging mushroom for $10. Guys, I've had these mushroom, I think I mentioned this earlier when I sold it, but I've had these mushrooms for 2 years. Since my very first market where I took actual like plushies. They aren't the cutest mushrooms ever. I will definitely be making more though. Mushrooms are pretty popular and I love the idea of them being on a swing, but they're gonna be way smaller this time and not made with the half double crochet. Back then I used to crochet everything in a half double because I thought it was quicker, but it just doesn't look as neat in my opinion and good as a single crochet. But the only reason I didn't want to do them in single crochet because they took forever. But now that I'm a little bit faster and obviously I know they don't have to be that big, I can make like little baby ones or maybe even use plush yarn. I will definitely bring those back for my next market, but just not how they used to look. They were honestly, like, in my opinion, the ugliest items at my table. Yeah. But they all went home finally, and I sold that one for $10. And then I sold a Snoopy a keychain Snoopy to a family member, so I discounted it down to $15. Originally it's $18. And then, guys, I had the biggest purchase made yet, I think, ever. Like, ever. The sweetest girl I saw actually on Friday, and she bought my Eeyore keychain, came back, and she was just so appreciative, almost like, I guess, yeah, supportive, and just so sweet and kind. And she's like, I'm so obsessed with your stuff, saying the sweetest things ever. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And she was like looking at all my things, and she went straight to the Toothless Dragon plushie. Guys, the Toothless Dragon is $50. And so she grabs it, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna take this, and I'm also gonna take this. She grabs the Snoopy keychain, $18. And then she's like, and I'm gonna take this too. And she takes the strawberry keychain, which is $6. Her total came out to be 80 something, or $80. That's including tax. But guys, that is the biggest charge I've ever made at a market. Almost $100. That is crazy. So thank you so much to that girl. I should have got her name, and I appreciate that so much. And if she is watching this video, thank you so much for that purchase. Literally made my day. Like, in total without taxes, it was $74 in total on 3 items. Also, right after that, I sold another big ticketed item, guys. It was a good day. I never expected, or I didn't really expect high ticketed items to sell at this market, simply because nobody was buying. I expected it more at my last market, and they didn't sell. Like the highest price thing was $45, and that's it. But guys, my aunt came through, and she came to say hi. She came with my little cousin, and she took the Dino Duck home. I think that was one of my favorites, for sure top 3 that I've ever made. Like, it is such a cute idea and such a cute plushie overall, and the size of it was just perfect. I loved everything about it. I love the colors of it, and it went home to someone, and it is my baby cousin, and now I get to see it anytime I go over, like, oh, I made that, and I know you're in a good home now. So I sold that, and it was $65. So thank you so much to my tia Flor for purchasing that and supporting my small business. And then I sold another chicken keychain for $6, and then both of my mini frogs that I made literally yesterday for $7 each. I have a feeling I sold another chicken keychain. I just did not write it down. But that's completely my fault, because I don't know why I stopped doing this, but I stopped making a full inventory list for each market, which I will now for sure be doing again, because I get so sidetracked and I forget to write each sell down, which I'm pretty good at, but I feel like there were a couple times where I did forget to write it down, which is completely my fault. So I have a feeling I sold some things, I just didn't write it down. But in total, I have my little notes here. In total, I made $206. And that is complete profit, because don't go snitching on me, but I didn't pay that day for the booth fee. I mean, maybe they'll email me like at the end of the day, or the end of the market, or the event, I mean, and be like, hey, I don't have a payment from you and you vended. And then I'll send it then. Oh, plus the 54, so let's do the math on that real quick. $260. I made it $260 in 2 days. I think it's pretty decent for what it was. Money is money, and I really put myself out there. I've been gaining followers every single day on Instagram, which is what I love and truly want, almost, because it just expands my business and people go looking for me. Like, for example, the girl who bought the Toothless Dragon, I told her on Thursday that I was gonna be there on Saturday possibly, and she literally came looking for me. And she's like, yeah, and then I couldn't find you, so I went on your Instagram and I literally hunted you down basically and found where you were. I was like, oh. See, like, it works. Like, people know, and people actually watch my stories and like look for me, which is amazing. But yeah, next video I am going to be market prepping, because I don't have any markets until the fair, and the fair is in about 2-ish weeks. So I need to start market prepping like now. Yeah, literally in 2 weeks. I need to start like immediately. The sun went down and the moon is coming out. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Wow. Okay, that is it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Probably market prep crochet with me. Okay, my camera is about to die and it's getting dark. Okay, bye.